Hey guys, 9Bob9 here today, and I'm in a relatively bad mood today, so I decided I'd make a video that'll probably make a whole bunch of people angry if you actually do some of this stuff. People often say that I abuse certain things that aren't necessarily glitches, but are unique ways to use items that not everyone always thinks of. So I decided that I'm going to share a few of those things with you, and I mean, of course, some of these things are quite common, but they're still able to be used in ways that are really, really annoying for some people. So one of the first things I'm going to show is how annoying the ender pearl can be. I mean, I know you can't throw it in creative, which kind of sucks, so it has made it more difficult if you don't have creative. But the easiest way to do this, well, I'm going to explain the scenario. If there's an area that's blocked off, such as a warp that takes you to a square room, well, a cubicle room, like it's finished, so you can't just ender pearl up and over. Well, and you want to get if you want to get to the other side, you can easily use ender pearls by, well, first I'm gonna eat the golden apple, that way I regenerate some. But rapid click ender pearls. When you do that, it'll glitch you through the block, and then you can go across. That's a nice thing to do if someone gets really, if like there's something on the other side that could actually benefit you, especially if the worlds are it's the same world. This is just in a different place with a residence on it. That can actually be really helpful because maybe there's an ender chest on the other side. So then you could put all of your good stuff in an ender chest over here and be like, oh yeah, I want to keep this sapling. That's an awesome sapling. And then just rapid click your ender pearls. Oh wait, yeah, I'm still in creative. Rapid click your, oh crap, I'm gonna die. But you just rapid click your ender pearls and you'd be able to get to the other side and open your ender chest, and then you'd have all of your stuff. Another thing I'm going to point out is in servers that use locking, like where you can lock your chest and your doors and everything, they did. This used to be a glitch that you could do. You used to be able to put a hopper under it, but they've made it where you can't do that anymore. However, they were not smart enough to stop hopper minecarts. So you could put a hopper minecart in it, and someone has stuff in there, it just sucks all the stuff out. I love doing that. Well, I only do that to people I really don't like. Then there are a few more things that you can glitch, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to show you because I don't want too many people to be mad at me if you actually do this, because most of these are undetectable. Because if you're a staff member and you see a chest and someone's like, oh no, I had so many diamonds in this chest, where did they all go? And they're, okay, I'm going to put the diamonds in the chest. Oh god, where did all my diamonds go? When they use prism or log block, they'll never check the block under it to see who broke a block under it. And Prism will not tell you that I placed that hopper minecart there, or at least in my experiences it hasn't. So once you have taken the stuff, which I mean, hopper minecarts can be slow, but you can place multiple ones, or you could actually push it, and of course you'd have a longer rail. Keep pushing it and make a circle, kind of, so it seems like it's taking less time, even though it really isn't. But once you break that and put the stuff back, they'll come by, use Prism. Oh yeah, it doesn't say anyone took your stuff. They'll never Prism that block or that block, meaning you just got away with stealing people's stuff. Another thing, in residences on some servers, depending on what kind of log block, prism, or other way of telling who did stuff, if there's like a warp or a spawn, you can be kind of nice and grief it. I mean, I'm going to put a different block, something a little bit more valuable. Part of it's just going to be that, and I'm going to put a diamond block just for show, because like I can do this, and I'll just show this, I guess. If you want to, let's say the residence was perfectly assigned, and they have the residence set up to where you could still pull blocks. You could easily pull, and all of a sudden that's out of the residence, you can break it, and the same with diamond. Oh look! Break, break, those are both yours, even though you don't really care about that. And you just stole from their spawn, and when they prism this, it'll say, if it's prism, it'll say the block was pulled by a piston, and they'll have to go back and figure out where the piston was, which is obviously right next, well, two away from it. Or if they really don't care enough, most likely they're not going to care if it's one block. So if you just pull out one or two blocks, they'll just be like, I don't really care, and just replace it, and then maybe you come back the next day and do it again, and they have to put it back, and keep doing the same thing over and over again. If you do it a few times every so often, then they're not going to really care enough to ban you or anything. They're just going to put it back. Uh, Another thing you can do is, this one isn't really a secret or anything. It's just kind of harder for people to steal all of your stuff. If you layer, like, all your chests with hoppers and everything, so when you put stuff in, it disappears, people are less likely to dig down to that bottom chest to take your stuff. If you have a chest like this, and you just put your stuff in here, like, oh yeah, I just want this stuff, and then you come back, like, let's say an hour later, it's all going to be gone, and then you dig down, or you could have a piston and some ladders, and get your stuff from down here, people are less likely to steal your stuff, which can be helpful. But who cares about protecting your own stuff when you can easily get away with doing things that they wouldn't really like? Another thing you can do is, if you're in an area where you're not supposed to be, set home. That's something that's fun. If they allow it, of course. I mean, if you don't have those commands, then of course that's not going to be much help. I'm going to end it off here. I mean, I know a lot more than this, but some of the stuff I don't really think I'd get in a lot of trouble for saying, because it's really, really annoying and I'd get yelled at. But this is just some simple stuff that's fun to do. I've done all of these things except for the chest one. I never really do that because it's too much work. Ugh. And I guess I'll end it off here. I'll see you all later.